name implies. We do this every single week, 8:30 Mountain Time on Wednesday mornings. That would be 7:30 on the Pacific Coast and 10:30 on the Atlantic Coast. So good morning, everyone. Today's topic is the healthy cash flow of your practice. If you basically look at the perception of the way that things are going for you as though they've already happened in a positive way, it's quite often more easy to actually put this into action and make it work for you. So we're basically going to come from a positive side perspective with this whole thing. Basically, you figured it out. You're able to ensure that you have a consistent cash flow in your practice. This is no mean trick because you have a unique set of circumstances which create issues getting paid by your customers, which are also known as your patients, obviously. The fact that medical insurance is a huge part of your world, as well as government reimbursements, Medicare, Medicaid, almost hopelessly obfuscate the entire payment process at times. It can be frustrating for you. There is a term known as coordination of benefits, and by knowing who is going to be responsible primary for your patient's first insurance payment, and then who is secondary, and sometimes there's even tertiary or third insurances involved. Excuse me. I am so sorry. God bless me. Okay. That means that you're coming into money when you sneeze. So anyway, as I was saying, coordinating benefits can be a bit of a trick. And then when you get to the end, sometimes there's a little bit left over that somebody needs to pay. And that is usually the patient responsibility. So, the trick here, of course, is to plan for this and do eligibility in advance. Matter of fact, let's get this very good visual aid, if you will. And let's go ahead and we'll throw this up here. So I've been talking about this already. The deal is that coordinating benefits is not always the simplest thing, but it is vital for you. And from that positive perspective, that you have the healthy cash flow in your business because you've taken steps to figure this out and to do things proactively. One of the big things that you can do, of course, is a smooth eligibility process. If you from the very beginning of your relationship with a patient, basically exude confidence and begin getting information that is necessary for the smooth transition from appointment to service and then on to payment for services. One of the key things that you can do is to gather as much information as you can in as smooth a way as possible. One of the things that I love when I go to a doctor's office is when I make a call and they let me know that there's an online portal where I can do the paperwork in advance of the appointment. A secure portal where you're able to provide medical history information as well as insurance payments and the like. There is a lot of software out there, online and cloud-based information that will allow you to do this with the same bit encryption and the security that bank websites provide. There should be a minimum of 256-bit encrypted. But when you can do that for people and you put their intake information on a computer screen for them, a lot of people even like playing with this stuff on their phone, and that's ideal. If it's optimized for mobile, all more the better. Somebody could sit while they're waiting for their coffee at whatever coffee shop and actually start doing their paperwork and have all this done days before they actually come to the office. Then you can just imagine the kind of smooth in-person experience they're going to have with you, the caregiver. So, and the big thing here, and I've written this down with all caps, never make it hard for people to give you money. So you should look into as many alternative methods of legitimate payment as you possibly can. I don't suggest Venmo because that was never meant to be a business interactive commerce payment vehicle. But nevertheless, like I say, never make it hard for people to pay you. There are many different ways, merchant services, a course check, even cash with, secure, safe facilities on site, if at all possible. You should never tell somebody, well, we don't accept X. Never make it hard to take cash. That is, of course, going to facilitate your cash flow as well. That sounds like a no-duh, kind of no-brainer thing, but it's very true. So another thing is be prepared for denials. Insurance companies have a sense of humor, the same way God does. And despite your best efforts and your efforts toward accuracy in coding, you do, of course, I'm going to digress a little bit, but ensuring that you have the most up-to-date CPT and ICD-9 codes, and that you are doing everything that you can to submit good medical bills to the ACH avenues that you use, whatever they may be. Sorry about that. Ensuring that you have good, accurate billings before they even hit the button for the send is going to do quite a bit. And of course, you have already worked all that out, and that's why your cash flow is good. So another thing, they do have automated claim scrubbing software, and that's something that you can definitely look into. I don't recommend any one particular one, but anything that you can do to clean up your inputs. But then, of course, despite all your best efforts, every once in a while, you're going to get a denial. Like I say, insurance companies have a sense of humor. Prepare for it. And every time that you have a denial, make note of the process in which you dealt with it, and ensure that you're doing ongoing continuous staff empowerment, so that people know what happened when X happened Y days ago, and you know what to do the next time. People tend to learn history. Those that don't are doomed to repeat it. So with that, congratulations on the healthy cash flow of your practice. And as you know, a healthy cash flow allows you the ability to leverage all kinds of different things that you may envision for yourself moving forward in your practice. For example, additional key trained staff, or asset acquisition. One of the things I think of all the time is if you have the kind of diagnostic equipment on site that would, again, facilitate and ease the patient experience. Of course, that's one of the things that you can use to grow your practice and increase patient confidence. So there are, we can talk another time about the sort of things that we can do to predict the future, as it were, for major purchases or staff reallocations. And if you'd like to talk about that, of course, we're coming to you in 3 different media, of course, on LinkedIn, but also Facebook and YouTube. Any one of those has a comment section. Send us a direct message, or write to eric@owingsllc.com, and let's have a conversation about how business advisory can increase your wealth dramatically. So until next week, have an amazing day and rest of the week this week. And of course, an awesome weekend. When you hit Wednesday, the week's half over already, right? It's nice to feel that way. So with that, have an amazing day. And if you do have the chance, do something randomly kind for a stranger. With that, have an amazing day, and